How are we doing, guys? Moose here, episode 10 of season 3 of our West Ham United career mode, and we are playing Chelsea here in the Barclays Premier League. So we'll see what the team's made of. Really, Chelsea's a team that I believe they're saying top of the table at this moment in time, but Hazard is out with injury, Cahill with a red card, but look at the form they've been beating Spurs and Arsenal 2-0 both times, and drawing Celtic in their Champions League, probably a group stage match. But we come out here, we do have them at home, so we have that advantage. That's fantastic for us, and we're going to try to do what we can. But Jarvis plays a nice ball to Lacazette, turns David Luiz very well, and just finesses a little shot into the bottom right-hand corner. A composed finish from Lacazette, and just like that, we take the lead straight away. But Chelsea on the attack the other way. Ramirez comes in, has a shot, and Butland protects his near post and makes the save here. But Jarvis knocking the ball wide to Cresswell. He just keeps it in here before making a pass to Lacazette, who sprints down the left wing, tries to get around his defender, uses a fake shot, plays the ball into Gilbert. He gets around David Luiz, and look at that shot. Top right corner, an absolute beauty from Gilbert, the youngster making an impact in the 20th minute. As David Luiz having a tough game here, he's turned around twice. That led to both West Ham goals, and an absolute beauty here. But Chelsea now, just a minute later, knocking the ball around a bit. It falls to Aubameyang, and De Bruyne is called for a foul here. That will give us a free kick just outside the area, 22 yards out. And Gilbert will second and take this one. And look at that, pick that out of the top left-hand corner. He curls it in, and this is another goal of the season candidate. I could sit here and watch these all day. As we take a look at the replay, they've got the wall, but he just puts it right over the top of David Luiz and into the left side. Just an absolute beauty. I can sit here and just, free kick goals are the best to score in FIFA 13. They're just unbelievable. When you actually hit it sweet and put it into that corner, it's just fantastic. But Juan Mata comes in here, 39th minute, has a chance, and Butland does well to get a save onto it. But he's played around with Tompkins, knocks it back out to S3E10. Gomez plays it to De Bruyne, and he smashes it into the bottom left-hand corner to bring one back for Chelsea in the 39th minute. But a 3-1 lead on a pair of goals by Wesley Gilbert. He provides a brace for us, and we're taking that lead into the second half. And Aubameyang with some just fantastic skills before skidding one along the ground into the bottom left-hand corner that evades Courtois, and we take a 4-1 lead. Who saw this coming, especially after our last two games with City and Bolton that we lost? Coming in here, and this is exactly what we need. Lacazette with another shot as we're just hammering them from the edge of the penalty area, just blasting him into the goal. Aubameyang showing his touch with that ball over the top yet again. This Aubameyang here, Lacazette actually played that ball to him. But now Chelsea here in the 74th minute trying to get something back, but Butland with a fantastic save on S3E10. And we push here on to the 90th minute. Noble's dispossessed. It falls to Cresswell. Knocks the ball into Benzia. He turns and has a great little dipping shot that just skips into the net for a 6-1 lead. So this could be the match to turn our form around. After a couple of tough away losses, we come back home to the Olympic Stadium and just hammered Chelsea. We know they had a 7-0 win against Aston Villa in real life in the Premier League, but who would have expected them to take such a battering like this? 56% possession for us, 10 on target, 6 into the back of the net. So that's just unbelievable to see. And we get some news that Desciglio has been cleared. He returned from his injury, but it'll take a few weeks for him to be able to come back from that injury. So we'll give him the required time that he needs. We'll keep Spence in there at right back. He's done a nice job coming in there for him. He doesn't have the ability of Desciglio, but we'll let him do what he can. And we go in here with Braga. We've mixed the lineup a bit. Benzia and Del Grosso will get the start up front, just because we're doing pretty well, top of the table at this moment with Braga as well. And St. Pat's and Rosenborg have really offered nothing so far, so I think we'll be able to get through without necessarily having to worry about passing through these EuroLeague games. I think even with our subs, we have the ability to get through our qualifying group. But Braga here with a header early on, gets on the scoreboard. But Noble here, after a corner, comes in, or I believe it was just a cross from Benzia. It falls to him, and he slots into the bottom right-hand corner with a nice goal in the 29th minute. And it's great to see Noble, the West Ham guy through and through, find his way back into the team. He seemed to be falling out of favor last season, but he's done a fantastic job coming in this year. And just playing really, really well. So It's good to see him get some games and play well. But Cresswell with a fantastic sliding tackle here, knocks the ball away and picks it up himself, flying down the wing. Just acres and acres of space, plays it across to Benzia. He takes a touch and then is able to knock it into the goal. Can't believe he was able to take that touch and then still get a shot off, but that's fantastic. And look at the celebration there. He's pumped to get on the score sheet for the second straight game after kind of struggling here in the early going. But look at that, some great control. Just takes a touch and is able to knock it underneath the goalkeeper to take a 2-1 lead into halftime with us here at home. But now 51st minute, we're trying to get something going. Benzia playing well on the wing. He makes another great chance. Falls to Gilbert. Has a shot. It's knocked away, but it falls to Del Grosso and ends up, amounting to nothing. But we see Trotman here with some nice little skills. He's one of our youth players that we actually signed early on, and he has a shot there, just misses. And it's nice to see those youth players, maybe starting to work their way into the lineup. But we see Noble here. This is the moment that really changed the match for us. Noble takes a red card. Well, it's his second yellow that pushed him to that red. So we lose him, and we're down to 10 men. It gives Braga that opportunity to push forward for the equalizer here. So we get into the 89th minute. Ball comes in here, knocked to Helder Barbosa. Wilson comes in, just an awful challenge there. Don't know what we were thinking there. Wilson, again, showing a propensity to make big mistakes at big times, getting beat on plays and, falling behind. But, he's played well for the most part besides that, but he seems to have the notable mistakes when we don't want them to happen. There, he takes the red card on Barbosa that allows Lima to step up with a penalty in the 89th minute. Comes up and sends Butland the wrong way. That's a goal. It's going to equalize, and it's going to finish the game 2-2. So a disappointing loss there, but, we're still going to be on 7 points at top of the table with Braga as well. So it's not the worst of things that could happen. We'll be fine with a draw. We're, at this point, we're looking very strong to get through. So I think we'll be all right. So now we head into our final game of this episode, playing West Bromwich Albion in the Premier League. They don't have Lukaku anymore. He came back. He's not on loan with them anymore. He played 2 years with them, I believe, with that whole loan glitch situation. But he's back at Chelsea, so we don't have to contend with him up front. And we'll see what we can get here. But early on, a tough handball call here on Sissoko. So that's tough to see that call go against us there. Going to step up. Duran's going to take the penalty on Butland. And we seem to just get an inordinate amount of penalties in our games. I don't know. Handballs, we also take poor fouls, like Daniel Wilson. But thankfully, they do not score here. We have a chance as Wilson, I believe, gets his head on that and has a chance, but it is cleared off the line, and we're unable to score. And now Gimbert going to whip in another corner, comes in, tries to play the ball. Wilson gets a head on it. They're trying to clear it away. Falls to Kalas, and he just puts it to the wrong side of the post and can't score. But Jarvis here, some nice skill to cut inside a few defenders. Plays it to Lacazette. He uses a nice touch to get around the defender. Plays it over to the back post, and Aubameyang with a fantastic header puts it in the backside as Foster can't get over in the 21st minute. So Aubameyang getting back on the score sheet after he'd gone at least 5 games without a goal. That triggered that news article when he hadn't scored. But he scored against Chelsea here, and now he scores against West Brom. So good to see him breaking through. Sissoko trying a bold attempt from well outside, about 30 yards. But it's knocked away by Ben Foster. So now, 28th minute, Lacazette here out wide. Plays a through ball to Jarvis on the wing. He's got plenty of room to go forward with a cross. Plays it to Gimbert, and look at the finish there from the youngster. 29th minute, and Gimbert with another goal. He is just having a tremendous start to the season as he volleys that out of midair. A great cross from Jarvis to the back post. And Gimbert with just an easy finish past Ben Foster. It's a beauty, and we head into halftime with that 2-0 lead. Now Aubameyang just straight from halftime comes in with a rocket of a shot that he blasts off the crossbar and able to score here. But now pushing into the 75th minute, Aubameyang plays the ball ahead for Hall, who actually came on for Lacazette. To give him a bit of a breather, Hall plays it through to Aubameyang. The shot stopped. It falls to Lacazette. Oh, excuse me. Lacazette was still on. It may have been Gimbert that came off, actually, here. And Ravel Morrison now off the throw and plays the ball back to Hall. They play a little 1-2. Hall breaks in, and he scores for us. Robert Hall finally getting some first-team action here. It's been a few seasons that we've had him around. But, with a few strikers being taken away from the list, that gives Hall a better chance to get in. And he makes well use of it by picking up a goal as we finish with a 3-2 nil victory. Ravel Morrison Kalas with 7.3 ratings to lead the way. 8 shots, and look at that performance. No shots on target. Great to see. And we take a look at the table to close out the episode here, and we're currently sitting in 6th, 18 points. Not too bad of a start for us. Surprising to see QPR in 5th, but we'll see how things shake out the rest of the way. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and we'll see you in the next episode, guys. Bye-bye.